Indigenous Peoples Platform. Dear colleagues, this represents progress, but we still have more to do. People have told me that they are concerned about the state of the negotiation. Let me be clear. I'm also concerned that the parties are not moving towards each other quickly enough. It's time for them to move faster. This week we will welcome ministers from around the world as the negotiations reach their final stage. But politicians have the power to reach a fair and ambitious deal. They must deliver on this responsibility. They must engage immediately and constructively. We have appointed Ministerial Affairs to hold consultations across a wide range of issues. We have also invited Brazil and the United Kingdom to support us to ensure we deliver a highly ambitious and balanced package of negotiated outcomes here in Baku. They have been chosen as the incoming presidency and in developing countries and as the last developed country president. We are delighted to have their support. On the NCQG, I am grateful to co-chair for their hard work engaging with parties and developing the current draft text. They have brought it down to 25 pages, but we still have a long way to go. With Minister now in Baku, we need parties to work together to find solutions to the key political issues. And we have requested the Ministerial Affairs to hold consultation. We're grateful for Ministers Yasmin Kua of Egypt and Chris Bowen of Australia for their commitment to consult on three key issues: structure, quantum, and contribution. At the same time, the heads of delegation are expected to address the other outstanding issues. On mitigation, we have been clear that we must make progress. And we have heard a broad range of parties raise their concerns. During the last week, we have engaged with everyone on initiatives from the COPE29 Presidency's action agenda, and we are building positive momentum. We have appointed ministers Tore Sandvik of Norway and Bjorn George of South Africa to consult on what a feasible mitigation outcome could look like. Ladies and gentlemen, the G20 will be meeting later today in Brazil. They account for 85% of global GDP and 80% of emissions. Their leadership is essential to making progress on all pillars of the Paris Agreement, from finance to mitigation and adaptation. We cannot succeed without them, and the world is waiting to hear from them. We urge them to use the G20 meeting to send a positive signal of their commitment to addressing the climate crisis. We want them to provide clear mandate to deliver at COPE29. This is their chance to show their leadership. Ladies and gentlemen, allow me to make a final point. The highest possible level of ambition is indeed difficult. But it requires courage. Colleagues, now's the time to be brave. Thank you again, and we look forward to taking your questions.
Thank you, Alex, and good evening to all. And thank you. So entering the second week of this COP, mixed picture. It's been encouraging to see the significant strides forward, notably on carbon markets, making progress that previous COPs. There's more work to do, of course, and I'm certainly not complacent. There are still challenges. Bottom line is we're a long way from halving global emissions this decade. So progress, COPE29, and we must help countries keep up with this pace. We've also seen strong signals from two G20 economies already, UK and Brazil, that have just submitted their NDCs. They plan to ramp up climate action, and they are clear that they are doing so because it's 100% in their economic interest to do so. One less prominent but really crucial tool in the Paris Agreement toolkit is the new biennial transparency reports due this year. These reports are vital enabling tools for all governments to help build an evidence base for stronger climate policies over time. And we have seen some submitted more on their way, and I commend them for doing so. But there is still a ton of work to ensure COP29 parties need to be moving much faster towards landing zones. This applies to the negotiations on I've been very blunt. Climate finance is not a charity. It is 100% in everyone's interest to protect their economies. Parties must wrap up less contentious issues early in the week, so there is enough time for the major decisions. I've worked closely with the presidency, who have just laid out a clear approach to get to this point. Ministers who have just arrived need to roll up their sleeves and dive into the task. It is starting to take shape with the NCPG pillar. I use the word package very deliberately, because if we want to succeed here, we cannot afford to keep getting stuck in negotiating silence. To put it another way, we can't lose sight of the forest because we're tussling. We also cannot afford any outbreak of you-first-ism, where groups of parties dig in and refuse to move on one issue until others move elsewhere. This is a recipe going literally nowhere, and could see global climate efforts go backwards at a time when we simply must. We'll only get the job done if parties are prepared to step forward in parallel, getting us closer to the bluffing, brinksmanship, the premeditated playbooks of burning precious time and running down the goodwill needed to figures. So let's cut the theatrics and get down to the business. Yes, there are headwinds, every one of us knows that, but lamenting them won't make them go away. I know we can get this done. The presidency is working around the clock with diligence, determination, and the Secretariat will continue to be a steady guide by their side, whilst also supporting parties with a focus on inclusivity. Civil society is here in force, urging parties on and keeping this on in the global spotlight. And crucially, there is an incredible depth of experience, wisdom, and determination. I urge everyone now's
Good afternoon. Welcome our privilege to join you this afternoon. Lastly, our intensive technical topic has been projected. We witness constructive engagement and progress in support of key technical discussion under the chapter. Demonstrate and really contribute to advance of key aspects of the work. In a broad sense, progress is made across a number of issues, notably for SEPTA, the conclusion relates to the genetic observation, and really good progress, as mentioned by previous speakers, on the market mechanism. There are two major structural fields. This cup that is able to be fully covered those markets. Having finalized, yes, all of them. There is a good basis for deliberation this week. As also mentioned earlier, we have to speed up, and for the second time we have to give more focus towards building on the progress achieved, towards conclusion and decision at the end of the week, and approaching and addressing the remaining gaps. Cooperation, but especially the decision of all parties, give me the confidence that we will continue to build on this moment and deliver meaningful results. With this, I will now hand over to my colleague, Ambassador Namir, here at the end.
Thank you very good afternoon, colleagues. Thank you, Mr. President, for the invitation to join me. I would like to start with just a very few short reflections on the first week. And showcasing collaboration among parties for the common safeguarding in particular, focus on building action for climate empowerment for youth, technology, and people relating to despite progress, I still have the critical education work programs, response failures, I would like to remind everyone that each decision made in justice, each promise to power, and each commitment is a seed for us. I urge parties to work together for ambition.
Thank you so much. It's a pleasure to join you today. Thank you all for coming and thank you for speakers. As the COPE29 president, for young people fighting climate change, this year, let's work together to build on that legacy. Use this postcard to unite enhance ambition and action. As they announce their ambition, we are calling on all parties to make this a responsive climate plan. We must meaningfully engage young people in development. As we enable action by scaling up climate crisis by urging France, we have just 1 week left, and our target is to keep young people at the heart of their discussions on coming dates. I thank you.
Thank you. My young patient pregnancy. I just like my personal tools. Bye-bye. Well, now,
So in terms of the package, finding that package, that is for parties to decide. We are halfway in the negotiations. No, I'm not transitioning from the technical, where there has been a reiteration of party positions. As of today, we're political, where those issues are expected to be elevated for resolution. So let us see how this plays out in addressing issues and how issues will come together, the landing grounds which will result in that finding.
And what message would you have to anyone who might be considering leaving?
I certainly don't want to speculate on any 198 countries who are parties to the convention are busy negotiating for an outcome at the end of this COP that speaks to the challenges that we face.
Financial Times. I wondered whether you think Article 6 will be implemented not as part of the should Article 6 deal count as part of the quantum in the NC regime, even though buyer countries will be receiving a service in exchange for those products that is not copyright emissions? And then secondly, do any of you have anything to say about the way how concerned you are about AI? It hasn't come up very much in this talk, and the way it could be the
with regards to the finance package, what's within that package, what is outside of that package, that is part of that will be part of their determination. With regards to AI, there isn't a discrete agenda item on that, but clearly it is a technology that has global implications. G20 is the G20, UNFCCC is the UNFCCC. We are here in Background to speak to what reasonable expectations there are here. The G20 constitutes 80% of global emissions, 85% of global GDP, so clearly decisions that are made in that forum, which are discrete from those inside UNFCCC, of course have global implications. But the two processes are very discrete. We're focused on delivering what we need to deliver here. I made a public statement on Saturday with regard to what the general expectations are. It was pretty well articulated.
I think it's very good chance for the G20 to demonstrate their leadership and to at least to put this issue of climate discussion, climate actions issue in the center of the discussion, and also demonstrate their leadership in the consolidation of the big economies to contribute to this agenda. We continue to negotiate all the issues. Also, I think they mentioned that the G20 is also a very good chance to discuss position, because we have a lot of different approaches now. We got the structure, good release, and that's why we think that the donor countries, G7, demonstrate their leadership in the climate finance issues. I think this discussion will continue for the last day. And today we are producing numbers.
I already...
Thank you for the question. The quantum is one of the elements. And with
And then over here on the left, there's a
let's go before
The lady in the chair. Gas production country already adopted programs. And I think not only countries, not only fossil fuel producers, but also companies that adopted their decarbonization growth. I think the world is moving in the direction to increase the green energy, green transition process. That's why I think that all of the world petro state and oil and gas countries, fossil fuel producing countries, it's a good chance for these countries to demonstrate their leadership on this issue and to increase the investments to the green energy, green transition.
the last question to the gentleman with the great
Cameron Gassima, TV Azerbaijan. Operation and we came to remind the able to achieve this about climate financing and how was past week. I mean, which achievements were approved. Thank you.
I think the COPE29 thing is organized by the countries all necessary conditions to discuss and to agree. And we try to navigate the process of discussions and we try to bring the position of the parties more closer. I think we have these chances and we will work on it. And I think it's not easy task, but all of us are in our team, and we call all the countries to be motivated to finalize this week with the positive outcomes. Thank you.
Thank you very much. We have to finish here. So thank you, Chuck Sagul, for coming. See you tomorrow, 1:15, same place. See you tomorrow. Bye.